Welcome back to Lake, and we're going to be doing some more seasons greetings. I'm thinking that I was supposed to be way over here. I'm going to put myself over here in the corner. Over here in the right. All right. So I would have been on earlier. Number one, my chat PC didn't want to work. I'm like, what the heck? I've still got a lot to do. After this week, I'm not going to be on here as much until after Christmas. I'll still be on, but not as much. So anyway, though, would have been on earlier, but the chat PC was not working right. I get on this PC here and the stream game PC, and it had like 10 updates, and it was yelling at me, you need to update and reboot right now. So I finally got that done, and then the internet wouldn't work. And I'm like, what in the world? So finally we got it going good, and I am going to go ahead and hit continue, and we're going to jump back in, and I'm going to record these as well. So there should be, I think there's going to be about 3 more hours worth of content from this game. I've got to get my background music up so I can hear it. Miss Tabby, stick around for just a minute. I want to show you this town. It's going to be beautiful. You'll enjoy it. Close, please. Okay. I'm trying to open one. Oh boy. Why do you do that? Okay, I believe this. Yeah. All right. There we go. All right, welcome back to Lake Seasons Greetings. We're back here with the daddy. I don't remember his name. Tom, I think. Yeah, his name is Tom. Talk to Frank.
Hey, Thomas. Another day, another dollar.
I wouldn't mind having this job. Ooh. Let me cut that off. By the way, at 7 o'clock, so in an hour, I'm going to have, I am going to have my aunt is going to be on the internet for a few minutes. She's got to talk to somebody on a video call, so it will probably cut me out.
Season's greetings, P.O. It's the second day of Christmas, and I don't have turtle doves or partridges in pear trees, but you know what I do have?
P.O. positive or pet peeves?
Season's greetings to you too, Jack. It's, Angela here. I watched the movie Gremlins the other day, right in my own cozy VCR-equipped living room, And I just want to
Okay,
say
Miss
that
Tabby.
it was a
We'll see
lovely
you later.
and inexpensive way to have a great time.
Thanks for the tip, Angie. Angela. I'm going to assume that wasn't a surreptitious advertising for the Flick Shack. And I'm also going to assume my next rental there will be free of charge. Hey! Okay, on to the weather. It looks like we'll have lots of snow today. How about some music now?
All right, so let's jump on out of here. Yo, man, what's up with you? Back your car up out of my way.
Yes, I understand, but Maureen said...
Doesn't really matter what Maureen said. I can't help that her orders have been delayed because of the snow. She should have just ordered sooner. It's not like New Year's Eve appeared on the calendar out of nowhere.
That's true, but it was only 2 weeks ago that she decided to throw a celebration at the diner. And once we're sure we can host a proper party for everyone, you are also invited.
That sounds an awful lot like blackmail to me. Please come to my party, Nancy. But first, hand over a football team supply of cheesy dip, quiche, and sloppy joes.
I'm sure she didn't mean it that way, and I'm sure you're more than welcome either way. But I have to run now. Bye, Nancy, and hi-bye, Thomas.
Bye, Kay.
Maureen Hennessy strikes again.
Oh. P.O. would be a boring place without her.
Boring? Drama-free might be the word you're looking for. One thing's for sure, she does not know how to run a business. Always bites off more than she can chew. And now I'm supposed to come to the rescue?
You could be a party's savior. I know I'd never miss out on such an opportunity.
With the ridiculous discount she's demanding, it's mostly nothing but a great opportunity for a lot of extra work. Anyway, is that parcel for me? You can just put it on the counter.
Sure thing, Nancy. Have a great day.
I do not like Nancy. Do not like her. Look here. You best back up or pull around. Oh boy, I don't want to know. Get out of my way. Look at you. Causing trouble. All right, we need to go to 106 Jackson and then turn around and go to 203 Jackson. Cool. Proud of you. Oh, look. Beautiful tree.
Another satisfied customer. Unless it's Bill's.
I gotta cook pumpkin pies again for my family. They're demanding them now. Bad. After tomorrow, or no, after Thursday, just letting you know, I'm probably going to be having to put a lot of other stuff first instead of the stream, so most likely I'm going to be on maybe 2 hours tops for a lot of my
let's
streams.
get this to its destination.
Until after Christmas, just to let you know.
The Kovacs family always heads to Arizona in the wintertime. And who can blame them?
I have a lot of stuff I have to finish up and get done around here. This is 102 West 2nd Street.
There we go.
It sounds like they actually had somebody walk through the snow. Really? Okay, let's head this way. I'll tell you what, instead of that, let's do this. Let's go here. And we're going to back up, get here.
Whoa, looks like you're having some car trouble.
Yeah, just a second, my good man. Gabriel, can you figure out what's wrong with this blasted vehicle? Give me some good news here.
I mean, I'm not really a car mechanic, Mr. Price, but I know the smoke isn't a good sign.
No duh, Einstein. Say, hey, Mr. Mailman, what's your story?
Name's Thomas Weiss, and yes, I do deliver the mail.
Okay, then you're Thomas Weiss, mailman, and I'm Connor Price, annoyed man. Gabe, if you don't know what you're doing, then why on God's green earth are you fiddling around with that engine?
Just thought I'd pop up in the hood, Mr. Price. What with the smoke and all? It needs to vent.
Needs to vent, huh?
Hey, Miss Nikki.
Never have I felt more like a busted car engine. God! I'm dying in this podunk country-ass town. Bunch of freaking yokels.
So, hey there. I see you've already had the privilege of the full Connor Price experience.
I guess that car engine isn't the only thing that needs to blow off steam.
Yeah, Connor can be a bit much. Anyway, I'm Ilsa Richter, local TV segment producer turned car problem solver. And that sporting young man over there is Gabriel Serrano, local TV sound guy turned amateur mechanic. Emphasis on amateur.
Hey, I never claimed to know anything about cars.
Look at his face.
Because I used to be a studio tech, Mr. Price put me on engine duty. Anyway, nice to meet you, sir.
He looks like
Nice to
two
meet
different
you.
people.
I'm Thomas Weiss. And as the local mail carrier, I know just the guy to fix your car problem.
If you mean Young Car Service, I'm way ahead of you, Mr. Weiss. They're on their way right now.
That's great, Ilsa. You're an even better car problem solver than you are a segment producer.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Gabe.
That must be Ben Young. You're in capable hands. He'll have you fixed up in no time.
God, I hope so. We need to get to Melville, and we're already way behind schedule.
Hey, Mr. Mailman. Come in here for a second, please.
Excuse me. Duty apparently calls. Happy travels.
So, uh-oh.
So, we meet again.
Uh-huh. Hey, I'm new here. All of a sudden, I have to check in 3 people at once who want their own rooms. Separate but close to one another, all equipped with TV VCRs. And, well, long story short, I need to reach Emily Weiss, stat. I'm guessing the local post guy would know where to reach her.
Emily's off today, but I'm sure a smart guy like you will figure things out in no time.
Oh, thank you ever so much for nothing.
I'm not going to help him.
Where am I supposed to see whether room 2 has a VCR installed?
Go look!
Just leave the parcel here on the counter.
I hate that guy.
Bye.
He is such a
They're
jerk.
already gone. Mighty fast towing there, Ben.
Oh, all right. Let's go ahead and just autopilot down here. I am doing well, Miss Nikki. I hope you are as well. Okay, bad. It's good to have you back much more often now.
These cabins must be so cozy in the wintertime. Or cold. Probably freezing cold.
I didn't say anything about wanting you gone. What? You were such a drama queen, bad. What are you talking about, man? All right, we get that. Now let's fast travel here. Go here. Hey, CG, how are you? I tell Bad that it's so good to have him back here more often, and he says that I want him gone. CG, just smack him for me. Just hit him with some baby doo diapers or something. There we go. Slap a dung beetle out of him.
Parcel.
Hey there. Looks like Santa's a little late this year.
That's what you get for not being a good boy, Robert Harris.
Let me try to make it up to you. Take that heavy load off your hands. That must be the fire pit I ordered. Now I can finally go ice fishing without freezing at the same time.
Ice fishing? That sounds like a nice adventure.
Well, you're in luck. Bert's out of town, so I could use someone else to talk to. Not that Bert talks that much. How about it? Tomorrow evening.
Sure, let's do it. But you better make sure that fire pit is working.
Perfect. I'll bring all the gear, but feel free to bring some booze. Hey, did you have a nice Christmas, by the way?
Yeah, sure. A nice day off, great food. Hard to complain about that.
Can't agree more. Anyways, I won't hold you up any longer. I need to assemble this baby. See you tomorrow, Thomas. I'll come pick you up.
Yes! That's the way to go, CG. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to get back in this thing and we're going to go around the other way. Buddin'. Hey, passing is passing. I don't care what anybody says. Passing is passing, and that is good. B is good grade too. I knew people in high school that barely passed with D's. Back it up, back it up. Where'd that deer go? Did y'all see it? There was a deer over here on the... Oh, look. It's a big buck right there. It's a big old buck. What are you doing, buddy? He's standing on his head now. I think we've only got these last two to do. 1, 2. We're at vintage. 103. Nope. We gotta go across the road. Awesome. Yeah, I was just telling Bad.
Fancy handwriting.
I'm gonna, after this week, I'm gonna have to go to 2 hours a day, probably most of my streams until Christmas, because I've got so much to do. I got to get everything set up for... I got to do some stuff up here to clean up and get set up. I got to do some stuff downstairs to clean up and get set up. And then I've got to go Christmas shopping. I got to wrap all the presents, and I
that's the last
cook the
one.
pumpkin pies.
Whew.
I got to do everything. What they gonna read it? Got to do it all. All right, let's go here. Back to the post office. All right, let's end our work day.
Hey, if it isn't Connor Price.
Oh, that's him, huh? He's taller than he looks on TV.
Let's hope he's in a better mood now. He was really quite rude to me earlier.
Wow, sounds like a real jerk.
Hello, Mr. Price. Still fuming, I see.
Well, hey there. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I guess smoking is a slightly healthier way to blow off steam. Especially since we've had a bit of change of plans. Oh, hi, ma'am. I don't think we've met. Connor Price, KNW6.
Welcome to the Oregon Trail Motel, sir. Better get to work, honey. I'll see you tonight.
Okay, what's up with her? Christmas hangover?
You'll have to forgive my wife. She can be a bit protective of me.
Protective of you? Oh, I see. You told her about our little kerfuffle earlier. Listen, I'm man enough to admit that it wasn't my finest hour. I'm usually a lot more easygoing. In fact, the Willamette Week once called me one of the most likable faces in local broadcasting.
That's quite all right. Water under the Bear Creek Bridge, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, when my car isn't breaking down during a tight shooting schedule, I'm a pretty swell guy. Believe me, that's the price guarantee.
So, has Ben Young managed to fix your van yet?
No, that's the change of plans I was referring to. Turns out we need some parts that the garage doesn't have in stock, so Young's having them shipped over ASAP. But in the meantime, we've decided to stay right here in lovely, picturesque, whatchamacallit, USA.
It's Providence Oaks, P.O. for short.
Yeah, well, to be honest, all these little villages look pretty much the same to me anyway. See, we're supposed to be shooting some remotes on local end-of-year festivities and such. A grand kickoff to our special series on small-town American life. And it doesn't really make much of a difference if we start here or in freaking Melville.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Great little place, too. This town has warmth. I like warmth. And so do our viewers, I'm betting. So get ready for your town to be featured in part 1
They have blocked out
Trail.
the end of his cigarette.
Title pending. Might be a little too on the nose.
Y'all see that? They've actually, like, censored it.
That is the same name as this motel, so I guess it isn't particularly original. My wife works here as a receptionist, but she's not the one who named it.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Real conversations with real Americans, right? But as fun as this is, I should be turning in. The three of us each got our own quaint little room. Mine's non-smoking, unfortunately. Still beats Gabriel's. His doesn't even have a TV. Can you believe it?
Oh, the irony.
Anyway, great banter. See you around, my main mailman.
Bye.
Okay, let's read a book.
Major League Baseball umpires are required to wear black underwear while on the job, in case they split their pants. Golf is the only sport to have been played on the moon. On February 6th, 1971, Alan Shepard hit a golf ball on the moon. Because of the low gravity, it may have traveled more than a mile.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's get on to the next day here.
What a gloriously fine Friday it is out there, y'all. Want to hear a P.O. positive? You tuned into the right frequency.
P.O. positive or pet peeves?
Let's hear one from Mildred Meow Jenkins.
Hi, Jack. I would like to thank our own Robert Harris for all the snow he shoveled from my driveway this week. He even brought a fish snack for my cats. Say thank you to Robert now, my dears.
Way to go, Robert. Feel free to help clear out my driveway as well. It's only about a quarter of a mile. And it'll probably need shoveling because more snow's coming. But we're back to bright and sunny skies later today. Back to the music.
All right, let's see. Ice fishing with Robert. Tomorrow, I've got a dinner date with Emily, and then poker night with the guys. Okay, so this is at Bookham Dano's. Bookham Dano! 300 Main Street.
A belated Christmas gift? Maybe. Hi, Beth. Got a delivery for you. Where do you want it?
Oh, dear, Thomas. I almost didn't see you come in there. I was lost in thought, I suppose. Please just put it on the counter, if you will. Thank you. And thank you again for a lovely Christmas dinner. I had a marvelous time with you all.
We loved having you over, Beth, as always. Emily and I had a great time. But about that news of yours.
I was afraid it would perhaps put a dampener on the evening, but I was happy we could celebrate together nonetheless.
It was a bit unexpected, but I can understand why the grass is greener in the south for you right now.
My reason for leaving is wonderful, for sure. I can only count myself fortunate. And I wouldn't miss a thing now that the little one is on the way. Oh, but I will miss you two. As Helen Keller once wrote, so long as the memory of certain beloved friends lives in my heart, I shall say that life is good.
You're like a walking library, Beth. Always a fitting quote.
So, haven't you ever thought of moving closer to Meredith over all these years? She is living quite a ways away, right?
Thought about it? Yes. Your news has put things into perspective, I suppose. But leaving here would sure be a big step. Maybe too big, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe Meredith will even make it out here one day. And there's always the phone, of course.
And don't forget the postal service.
Quite right you are.
Well, I won't keep you any longer, Thomas. I need to sort through this new delivery you've just brought in. And believe you me, that's going to take me a while.
I understand. It's best to take your time with things like that.
Exactly. Whether one likes it or not. Until next time, my friend.
Up and at 'em. See you, Beth.
I love this bookstore. I'm going to miss it being here. This is a really cool addition to the game. Alright, where are we going next? So it looks like we've got stuff here. And we'll just go up here. We gotta come back down here. Let's see. That is 104 and 301.
Another satisfied customer. Unless it's Bill's.
I'm gonna walk down here to this next one. I love the Christmas lights on here. This would be something that I would really enjoy doing. It's just having an open-ended delivery.
There we go.
You just wait, bad. And just delivering this, you know, choose whoever you want to be in it, and then delivering it. And the developers said that they are looking into a photo mode. They had wanted to put one in, but they didn't have time. And then they said that they are looking into a full, what is a full endless ongoing delivery mode. That would be really cool. I would love to play this, just sit back and play it a little bit. And, you know, maybe every now and then you unlock something for how many deliveries you've done or something. Got the package.
They must be out of town for the holidays.
Honk, honk, coming through. I think what I really enjoy about the town being so decorated is that our town doesn't really decorate like this anymore. It's the town tree. I hadn't seen that. And yeah, our town went nuts, and they don't do Christmas anymore. They will put up the tree and all, but it's a holiday tree.
Fancy
They
handwriting
refuse to
on this
use the
one.
word Christmas. It's holiday lights, and no. You go to the store and you buy them, they don't say that. I think it's 104. I'm not sure. Might be the next one. But anyway, you got to go to the other towns around here to actually see anything cool. That's what we done last night. Was we went and rode around and looked for Christmas lights. And if you go to Graham, oh my gosh, the middle of Graham, the main square of Graham, everything is decorated. They've actually got like old-timey Christmas displays. It says Merry Christmas everywhere. It is so awesome. And we went to Gibsonville and it was like that. We actually went back to Gibsonville today because they have a I've never been there before. They actually have something else going on that, okay, it's just Moe's Diner and then that. I'll have to figure that out later. I'm going to just go here. But anyway, they've got a train that runs on Saturday mornings in April through November. That's like the size of the Christmas trains you see, not the little bitty ones, but it's like the bigger ones are about a foot tall, maybe 8 inches to a foot tall. And they've got this entire track set up. It is so cool. I cannot wait to go see that once it's once they've started doing it again. It's on this right here.
Okay, let's get this to its destination.
Yeah, you can't say they're not home because they're literally right there. They're parked there. Like it's this one. Yo, what are you doing? It made me get out on this side. How about that?
Another satisfied customer. Unless it's Bill's.
Yes, this is the DLC for it. Season's Greeting. I'm not sure. We've already passed Christmas, so I don't know how much more is left. I'm assuming 2 or 3 days is left. Or left. Let's see. We've got to go down this way. Let's just go to the East Crossroads, and then we'll do that. There's actually something here as well that I never seen, and I need to see if I can find it. There's a church, and I never seen the church. Yeah, I really enjoy this game. I love it. I like the main game better. I prefer playing as the lady as to her daddy, but I love the snow and the lights and stuff.
Okay, so we still need to check Spanner Dam for the mood shots. According to this, it offers damn fine views. So.
Hey, Mr. Mailman. Come on over. Talk to us for a sec.
Gabe, we don't have time for idle chit-chat.
He can help us out, Ilsa.
Anyway.
No one knows the town like a mailman.
Look
right,
at his
Mr.
face.
Weiss?
He looks like Tony Danza, or there's another guy that he looks even more like from the 80s shows, but I don't remember that guy's name.
Hey, Mr. Serrano, Miss Richter.
Please, call us Gabe and Ilsa.
He can call you Gabe and Ilsa. I prefer Miss Segment Producer Extraordinaire.
Oh, yes, very much so.
You two call me Thomas then, please.
Anyway, we're scouting out this beautiful town of yours for our report on small town America. It's great, but we could use the inside track. So, any secret spots we're bound to miss, but shouldn't?
Well...
If I finish this up tonight and have time, I'm actually going to switch over to House Flipper and finish up our Christmas house, and then I've got 5 houses to sell tonight. It'll be great.
Jack Reynolds' farm. Not just for the place, but for the man. He might be the most interesting character in all of Providence Oaks.
Excuse me, Mr. Thomas Theodore Wise? What am I, chopped liver?
After Maureen Hennessy, of course. Hey, Maureen.
Now, here's your coffee, folks. Sorry for the delay. Faucet's been acting up again, which should have been fixed yesterday.
Oh, you want me to check on it, Miss Hennessy?
Oh, now look at you, my knight in woolen armor. Would you, dear?
I can take a look.
Well, isn't that nice of you? Back of the kitchen, honey. Ashley, someone who does know what he's doing is coming in. Show him where the busted faucet is. And stay out of his way.
Yeah, I'm
Ashley's
selling that today,
but
hopefully.
When it comes to fixing things, that boy is all thumbs.
See, this is what the segment should be. Interacting with the townsfolk, helping out. I love it.
CG, did you get your house flipper working?
Oh, such a nice fellow.
Yeah, you're in good hands, Maureen. Gabriel may look and act like a naive little pup, but he can fix anything.
Uh-oh.
Well, except for our van. But other than that...
Oh, is that a fact? Well, in that case, I can think of a few more things he could fix around here, if you catch my drift.
Classic Maureen.
Let me just go check him out. Check on him, I mean.
So, anyway.
So?
Wait. You had the Connor Price experience the other day. Have you recovered yet?
I actually encountered him outside the motel yesterday evening. He was a lot nicer this time.
Really? Oh, did he greet you with, "Good to see you, man"?
Indeed, he was quite enthusiastic.
That's his go-to when he's forgotten your name.
You got
It's
that too?
"Good to see you, man" for guys and "Hey, lady" for gals.
Really?
Wouldn't worry about it, though. He called me Lisa for the better part of a year. Connor's a lot. But I guess after this week, I can update my resume with not just segment producer and car problem solver, but also Connor Price wrangler.
Gabriel seems very nice, though. That should make things easier.
Oh, yeah. He's a big old puppy dog. He's as uncomplicated as Connor is
This
complicated.
lady back here?
So, that's a welcome antidote.
Shouldn't you be working?
Well, now, sounds like someone is getting a little warm under the collar for our Gabriel. Just between you and me, honey, I have a hunch that feeling is more than mutual.
Maureen, is the faucet fixed yet?
All I know is, I just spent 5 minutes with our knight in the kitchen, and during that time, he mentioned Ilsa about 12 times.
Really? Well,
Faucet's all better now, Mo. And we should be hitting the road right about now.
Right. Thanks, Maureen. Nice talking to you, Thomas.
Bye now, folks. Be sure to check in again soon, you hear? Huh, these TV folks sure know how to liven things up, don't they?
Indeed, Maureen. They're the talk of the town, all right.
Oh, that reminds me. You know about my little New Year's Eve shindig, right? I'm counting on you and Emily. We'll party like it's 1986. Because it will be.
There's another guy that I don't know the name of the show, but he's got his own show. It's Dave or something. And he literally looks just like that guy.
Of course we'll be there. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Best get back to it. See you, Mo.
Bye now.
All right, so there's no cars here. How did everybody get here? All right, I don't think I can. I have yet to travel this road at all, so I think we're going to take us a trip up this road here. I am not sure where this is even supposed to be at. Two Old Logging Road. Don't go off the trail there. The heck, man? All right, hold on. Hold on. We gotta find... Did I go on the wrong side of the road?
Part and parcel.
Hello up there. Oh, there is a house out here. How about that? Well, look here. Look who lives here.
Ah, look who's here.
Hey, Thomas. Yeah, I needed to take care of some stuff. Hardly any customers at the post office anyway.
I don't know, Frank. What if there's someone who needs to send something urgent?
If it's really urgent, I'll drive it over to the distribution center myself. They know they can count on me.
Can't say that you're wrong there, Frank.
That big sucker you're carrying is for me, huh? Right on time. It's all coming together. Hey, Thomas, you can keep a little secret, right?
You got all them fireworks.
Of course, Frank.
Great. It's not a big deal in any case. A buddy of mine was able to get his hands on some premium quality fireworks. I'm selling them with a nice profit. And anything I can't sell, well...
It is.
Let's just say you want to be outside Moe's Diner when the clock strikes 12 on New Year's Eve.
Frank, that sounds illegal and dangerous. In other words, classic Frank Coleman. Just how I like it.
Haha, Thomas. Wouldn't life be boring without a walk on the wild side every now and then?
This sounds pretty cool, Frank. I bet the whole town will talk about it for days.
Days? How about weeks? I've got a huge stockpile here. I better finish up, Thomas. Can't keep the customers waiting forever.
I guess this is his New Year's...
See you at the office.
New Year's plans. Now, does anyone know where on the map the church is? I think it might be right here. Can I put down a waypoint? Yeah, okay. Let's fast travel back there and then go up to that waypoint. I just want to pick it up because I read that you actually get something for going up here in the main game, the base game or something. Well, there's a house I didn't know was here. There it is.
I've always thought Hawk Ridge sounds more like a character in one of Emily's soap operas than an address. Hawk Ridge, attorney at law with his chiseled chin.
That's cool. With his chiseled chin. Alright, let's just get back there. Bad moo juice just for you. Come on, man, you're going slow. Oh gosh, there's a... Barely missed him. All right, into work day.
I'll get it. Hello?
Very good evening. Am I talking to Mrs. Emily Weiss?
Yes, sir, that would be me.
Ah, fantastic. It's a pleasure to talk to you. My name is Christian Carmichael, and I represent Fly into Florida.
Oh, hi there.
I have great news for you, Mrs. Weiss. It's been a while, but do you perhaps remember entering into our Fly into Florida sweepstakes?
Now that you mention it, I think so. Yeah. Was that the one on the back of the juice carton?
That's the one. And I am more than happy to tell you that you are the winner of the grand prize.
The grand prize? Wow, fantastic. I'm afraid I've forgotten what it was. Could you refresh my memory a little bit?
No problem, Mrs. Weiss. You have won a 2-week trip to Florida for two.
Wow, Florida? Really? I won? I have never won anything in my life. Hold on, I need to tell my husband. Honey, we won! I'm talking to a gentleman from flying to Florida. And he says we've won a 2-week holiday for two.
Tell him he's dreaming. It's probably a timeshare scam.
What? No, that can't be. I did enter that contest. Hold on. My husband is unsure if this is really true. I mean, you do hear a lot about phone scams these days.
We'll do our absolute best.
It's Christmas
to take away all your
before.
concerns. You've got plenty of time to let it all sink in. Next, we'll be sending you an extra special envelope. It will contain a confirmation letter, airline tickets, hotel tickets, and I totally forgot to say this earlier, a $500 check covering any additional expenses.
Wow. I can't believe this is happening.
Christmas 1985.
It definitely is, Mrs. Weiss. And we'll be making sure you both have the time of your life. There's one thing I must stress. The dates can't be altered. So if you have plans for the first 2 weeks of September, this would be a great moment to change them. And I hope this answers all of your questions for now. Congratulations on winning. And we look forward to seeing you fly into Florida.
Thank you.
Bye.
I think I need to sit down for a moment. Florida.
Oh, that's Robert. Sorry, honey. I can't celebrate with you right now. But I'll make it up to you tomorrow night at Moe's.
I will hold you to that. Have fun on the ice, hon. And when you start to freeze out there, just think of sunny Florida.
Going ice fishing, y'all.
Ooh, boy. Drilling a hole, getting that fire pit going. Ice fishing's a lot of work. And it's cold, but we're fishing all right.
Can he not change clothes?
Great stuff, Robert. Thanks for taking me along.
No problem, Thomas. Wouldn't have enjoyed it half as much by myself. Man, it's nice out here. This setting.
There's the tower.
Yeah, some guitar tunes would sound nice right now.
It'd be a shame to disturb the peace now, though. Hey, what was Emily going on about when I picked you up? You guys are going to Florida?
Yeah, apparently we won a 2-week trip.
Wow, congrats. Not that Florida's my cup of tea, if I'm honest.
Someplace else you'd rather go?
I'm perfectly fine staying right here.
P.O. is great, but is it also a good place to meet someone?
I know what you're hitting at. The answer's no, of course. But maybe this is what I need right now.
Yeah, just give it a little time. Or a lot. Nothing wrong with that.
Wouldn't it be ideal if Mrs. Wright dropped by my house one day?
Wouldn't it also be ideal if we caught the winning lottery ticket from this here frozen lake?
Let's drink to that. Would be a shame if Emily filled that flask of yours for nothing.
Ha! Finally, a sensible remark.
Cheers. Now let's catch a fish and get the hell out of here.
Back to work.
Hey, Thomas.
All right.
Do you have a minute?
I'm going to cut the episode here. All right. Sure. What is up, Frank?
Sure, Frank. What's up?
Listen, I just got a heads up from one of my buddies at HQ. He said Walter Morgan left for PO with tires screeching. I need to lay low for a while. If you see him, you haven't seen me, okay?
Gotcha, Frank. Don't worry about him.
Holy crap! Morgan's on the premises! I'm not here.
Good morning, Mr. Weiss.
Good morning, Mr. Morgan.
I'm looking for Frank. Could you tell me where he is, please?
Frank? Frank Coleman? Haven't seen him here.
And where is he, if he's not here?
He's probably out delivering. Could be anywhere.
I guess I'll have to be patient then. We've received a report that a man with a mustache dressed in a light blue shirt was offering illegal fireworks to people in the postal office parking lot. If that man is Frank, and I'm sure it is, then that's strike 3 for Mr. Coleman. Please tell him I'm looking for him. Have a good day.
Is he gone?
Yes, Frank.
Holy crap, that was a close call. Thanks so much, Thomas. I guess Frank Coleman's going into hiding for a while.
That sounds like a good idea, Frank.
See you Sunday evening. I guess we'll have to play poker with the curtains closed.
I can't stand Morgan. He is a work.
Happy Saturday, everyone. Get ready for a pet peeve from Joseph.
PO positive or pet peeves?
Jack, I've been watching that TV series everyone's been raving about. What's it called? Hamburger with Fries? I expected a charming sitcom like Bon Appetit, but instead got treated to a lousy mix of mediocre puns and gratuitous violence. If this is where TV shows are heading, then I'm heading the other way.
Oh, boy. Well, I'll bet you'll have the road all to yourself, Joseph. On to the weather. We're starting the day sunny, but we'll have lots of snow for you folks later on. Enough talking. Here are some tunes.
Frank is something else. He is very dodgy.
A belated Christmas gift? Maybe.
Oh goodness, she ain't even touched the other one.
Could you bring this box over to the diner? And if they ask, there's no discount.
Sure, why not?
Thanks. And remember, no discount.
Roger that.
There are 4 people in this game I don't like. I would say my least favorite. Would you move? My least favorite would be the guy that plays games all the time at the motel. I can't stand him. And then Morgan, and then her. I don't know. Yeah, Morgan, I'd say, and then her. I know I said 4. I can't remember who the other one was. Oh, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. I did off stream
There we go.
I purposely lost so I didn't have to play it. Let's see. This is 104 and then 207. Back when I was a kid, I would have stood in the arcade all day to play something like that, and nowadays I'd much prefer not to. That's a pretty house. I love all the lights. Hey, that one's missing lights now. What the heck, man? How dare you not be decorated? I think it's this one right here. Oh, look, they're actually pulling around me now. And he can't drive. Ooh. What is up with you? We gotta go all the way across, and then there's 205 and then 107. Okay. Hey, Nameless.
Fancy handwriting on this one.
The great Nameless is lurking again.
Okay, let's get this to its destination.
Did that say 109 or what? I think it's the one over here on the left. I'm not sure.
Nobody's home.
It sounds just like somebody really walking in the snow. I love it. Yeah, I do too. Where are we going now? Okay. If we go there and there, I think. Yeah, we'll hit those. All right, we'll hit those, and then we will just come over here. I guess that's all we got to do. So we're going to enjoy the drive while we got it. Look at the mountain. That's beautiful. I love the scenery in this game. I think it's just gorgeous here. And if y'all like this game, even like what it is right now, this game is actually much better with the music going, and I just don't play the music because of the copyright claims and stuff. So if you're playing it yourself, though, make sure you got the music on and cut the radio on,
Another
because it's actually
satisfied customer.
really nice.
Unless it's Bill's.
I do want to play this again because I want to see if I can get the other two endings. We got the Robert ending. We need to get the Angie ending. Really? I just read today that they're making a free version of that. Now this is nothing. Okay, yeah, in there. Yeah, here we go. It's a thing here. I was gonna say there's got to be a door in there.
Yet another heavy package for you, Ben.
Let me take that off your hands, Thomas. You know I feel guilty enough as it is. Having you lug around those car parts week in and week out.
That's the job, Ben. Neither snow nor rain nor heavy packages
Stay these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed
rounds.
I'm serious, though. If you don't mind me saying, you're getting up there. Ever think of hanging up the old coat and bag?
Not until recently, but recently? Yeah.
Good for you. Think about it some more would be my advice. Son of a gun. It's the engine parts for the news van. Didn't expect them to come in so soon.
No, that's great. Now they'll be able to roam around PO for their report.
Yep. With any luck, that thing will be up and running before the end of the day.
Godspeed, my friend.
And the same to you, old-timer.
So what I was going to say, yeah, if you ever go into a service station, they've got a little area, and then they've got a door into the bay area. I guess the actual garage. Well, we just got to go down here. I can zoom in on it. Autopilot there. Enjoy the scenery. They should have never remade that. None of it. They should have left the old classic. It was good as it was. A lot of the newer movies of the old movies I don't like. Some of them are good, but most of them I just don't like. Especially the live action Disney movies. Just keep giving me the cartoon stuff. Here we are.
part and parcel.
Hi, Thomas. Oh, please tell me that's a big box full of snacks from the general store?
This is a big box full of snacks from the general store. But without a discount on what's inside.
No discount? Is Nancy Carlisle really trying to charge me full price for snacks that are about to go past their expiration dates?
Yikes, that would be pretty sad.
I can't believe people could be like that. That heartless creature.
That sums her up pretty well.
She always manages to drive me up a wall. I know I'm not the only one who feels this way about her. I'll stop bothering you now. I'll think of something, don't you worry.
All right, let's return to the post office. I don't know if there will be another day of actual work after this one, so we'll see how it goes. We may be at the end of the game here. I love the snow falling. It's beautiful. If this is the end of the game here, though, I hope y'all have enjoyed this game as much as I have, and we may play it again next year at Christmas. We'll see. It says it's 4 hours long, and I've only played about 3 hours, so I don't know. Well, I'm on my 3rd hour up, I should say. There might be another day or two, I'm not sure. And end our work day.
Hello, Thomas.
I haven't.
Hi there, Beth. What brings you here?
I saw you arrive just now, so I decided to venture across the road with a minor request.
Sure thing. What can I do you for?
It's just one small thing, I promise, and, well, I suppose you can see what it is. A first gift to the little one, you see, since Christmas in Georgia fell through. It just needs an address, and I'm not sure where to put it. Could I leave this with you so you could make sure it gets where it needs to go? I have the information right here on an old envelope. It's the return address in the top corner.
Of course, Beth. I can understand that labeling a package like this can seem daunting. Bears will do that to you.
You're a real gentleman, Thomas. Thank you.
Firewatch.
I have a stack of returned holiday gifts that need sorting before I close.
Is it on Steam?
I've handled many a strange parcel in my day. Not to worry. I'll take care of it.
Thank you, Thomas. Truly. I'll get the postage to you later, I promise. Oh, and please tell Emily I have a great
I may have it on
idea
PS4.
for this Sunday's girls' night. It's a surprise. Bye now.
Sure. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Hello? Hi, Meredith. It's us. Your dad is standing right next to me.
Hiya.
Hi. Shouldn't you two be at Moe's right now? Yeah, we're about to jump in the car, but we wanted to share some exciting news with you. Oh, first things first, though. How was your Christmas?
Well, I worked. And Tess and I made a Christmas meal you probably won't ever find in a cookbook. But we had a lovely evening. Thanks, Mom. Can I get the exciting news now, please?
Okay, so your dad and I will fly into Florida this September. I won a sweepstakes.
Get out of here. Wow, that's so awesome, Mom. Florida in September. Beats the PO weather, huh?
Oh, sure does.
Dad, are you excited as well?
I sure am.
Aren't you worried about flying there? Last time you came to visit, it took a few hours for that green tinge to leave your face.
Oh, Meredith, don't make it worse than it was.
Fine, fine. Maybe he just boozed too much on the plane. Have you checked if the flight includes free cocktails? Best bring your flask, Dad, just in case.
If you were here for Christmas, you might have gotten one from Santa.
Oh, well.
Kinda.
I may not have been there, but at least my boss called to interrupt your dinner. Sorry about that, by the way. Rest assured he was appropriately ashamed.
We all make mistakes, Meredith. Some of us just more than others.
I can't disagree there. Oh, hey, you two shouldn't keep Maureen waiting.
You're right about that. Your dad will go and get the car warmed up, right, honey?
That's my cue. Bye, Em. Take care.
Bye. Have fun tonight.
So they kind of found out Nameless. They knew, they
Thanks
just
for
didn't say
getting the
anything
car
about
all
it.
toasty for us, honey.
You're very welcome, dear. It's my pleasure.
We've been doing this for decades now. I've never stopped looking forward to spending my Saturday evening here with you.
I feel the same way, Em. I'm a lucky man to have you.
Good evening, you two beautiful people. Ready to order? Or should I just write down pancakes for lovely Emily and a T-bone steak for Big Thomas here?
Oh, Maureen, your intuition never ceases to amaze me. It sure is pancake time for me again.
Big Thomas would very much like that, Maureen. Thanks.
You got it. Be right back, folks. Ashley, it's pancake time! And get the steaks out!
This will never get old. But Beth making surprise plans and this Florida trip landing in our lap got me thinking a little bit. If we're getting close to being able to do whatever we feel like doing, does that mean we should stay in PO forever?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I can't imagine living anywhere else.
It's also very hard for me to imagine. But it snuck into my mind, and it doesn't seem to be sneaking out. And it's not like your arthritis will stop acting up in weather like this.
I am looking forward to that Florida trip the more I think about it. It's a perfect opportunity to test the waters.
Oh, wasn't it nice the way Meredith reacted to the news? Although I'm sure she's a little envious.
Yeah. When's the last time she had a few days off and left the big smoke?
Okay, folks, while Ashley's busy in the kitchen, it's time to fill Moe in on a few details. A little birdie told me you two were off somewhere fancy.
Maureen, I was planning on telling you and the girls all about it tomorrow evening. But I'm sure you've also heard it's Florida in September.
Florida in September. Oh, imagine that. Oh, I'm so happy for you two.
Thanks, Maureen.
That would be a hot trip.
Have you ever been to Florida?
Are you offering your ticket to me? Oh, Thomas, that's so nice of you.
Nice try, Maureen. Nice try. But the only one sitting next to me on that plane is my man.
Are you totally sure about that, though? I heard that a certain Walter Morgan will probably not be very lenient with holiday requests from the postal office employees.
Would he really get in the way of our Florida trip?
If Walter Morgan gets in the way of that, I'll get in his way.
Oh, that means dinner's almost ready. Be right back, folks.
See, things like this, they bother me sometimes. Maureen's a sweetheart, but it's almost impossible to have a private life here.
That sure is true.
So, who cares?
Then you take the good with the bad, and the bad with the good.
I would love to live in a
kinda
place
like
like
knowing
this. It would be perfect
I guess
for
you're
me.
right about that. Maybe it's the stress of those 60-hour work weeks talking. Oh, Maureen's heading this way again. Let's just enjoy our lovely dinner together, shall we?
We shall. Have I already told you that you look wonderful tonight?
Look alive, folks. 2 plates of the good stuff.
Gotta pay the lady a compliment. Sunday morning. What we doing?
Oh, Thomas, my dear, sweet husband.
The one and only. No autographs.
Oh, the sweetest man alive. Always prepared to help out anyone who
What?
asks for a favor, even on his Sunday off.
Okay, Em. What needs doing?
The motel called, and, well, the TV crew would very much like to rent some movies from the Flick Shack today. But I couldn't just let poor little Angie ferry them over in this weather, so...
Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, so you're driving over there yourself?
So you promised them I'd do it?
Bingo! Would you, dear? Pretty please.
Of course, Em. You've been so busy lately. It'll be my pleasure.
Oh, thank you so much, darling. Tell you what, I'll make some extra tasty snacks for your poker night tonight. How's that?
It's a deal.
Okay.
Thomas Weiss says I live and breathe. What in tarnation are you doing out and about in the mail truck on a Sunday?
Came to pick up some movies for the TV crew.
Oh, I know. Your wife called ahead.
Happy to do it for Emily. And for you. And for the TV crew. Parts of it, anyway.
But first things first. So, what's the hot gossip on these out-of-towners?
Well... There's Gabriel Serrano. He's the sound guy. Nice guy. Full of vim and vigor.
Sounds delightful. What about the rest?
Ilsa Richter is their producer.
There's all kind of weird movies in here.
Obviously, she's the brains of the outfit.
Mm-hmm. Her I've met. Came into the store yesterday asking about P.O. and whether I liked it here. Cute as a button, that one. And only in town for a couple days. Perfect for a girl on the rebound. Shame she's into men. One in particular.
Ooh, do tell.
The way her eyes lit up when she mentioned that colleague of hers, Gabriel. Trust me, a girl knows. So anyway, let's get down to brass tacks. According to Emily, our intrepid reporters have 2 rooms equipped with VCRs between them. One for Connor Price, KNW6, and one for Ilsa Richter.
Great. I know what we should get for Connor.
She gon' gremlin you.
All the president's men. That should give him some inspiration.
Great idea. But Connor's already made his pick. Octopussy. It says it's James Bond's all-time high. I guess they forgot about that time he went to the moon.
Fine by me. And what did Ilsa choose?
That's where we come in. See, she wants us to pick the movie she'll be watching with her colleague, Gabriel. Thomas.
No comments,
she wants
please.
Us to pick the movie she'll be watching with Gabriel.
We can play matchmaker by picking something romantic.
Children.
Exactly. Guide Cupid's arrows, so to speak. After all, 'tis the season.
For a little post-Christmas magic? Maybe.
You and Emily are regular customers, so you know what I have available. So, which film will it be?
Let's go with Love Story. Or is that too on the nose?
It's perfect, and we won't risk being too subtle. It has love right there in the title.
Great. Love Story it is.
The dynamic duo of stupid Cupid strikes again. Although I suppose this is our first strike. Anyway, here's hoping that this is the start of a beautiful love story.
I have a good feeling about this. Anyway, I'd best be on my way, getting these to the motel.
Yeah, thanks for doing this, Thomas. My car, much like myself, is not built for snow. Say hi to Emily.
Will do. Bye, Angie.
Okay, where are we headed? Down here. So they mentioned Wednesday. There may be Wednesday in this game. Another Wednesday going forward. I don't know. If we look here, yeah, we've actually got the New Year's Eve parties on Tuesday. So I think we got another video's worth of stuff. It don't matter, we'll get it done. Oh, okay. Look, it's Jerk.
Special delivery. I need the room numbers for Price and Richter.
Just drop them off at number 6. That's Richter. She'll take care of it. Thank you.
Right. I will. Good day.
Somebody needs to smack him.
Movie delivery for segment producer Ilsa Richter.
Yes?
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Price. I thought this was Ilsa's room.
No, that's room 9, but think nothing of it, my guy. Ooh, you got me my Bond movie.
Absolutely. The spy action thriller you asked for.
Love it. You know, Moore's an even better 007 than Connery.
No.
He just oozes that classy British wit. Thank you so much.
Nobody could be better than Connery.
Ta-da! Ta-da! Pow!
I like Sean Connery.
A movie delivery for Ilsa Richter.
Yay. Good to see you, Thomas. So, what movie did you and Angie pick for me and Gabe?
Here you go.
Love story. Haven't seen this one. What's it about? Tennis?
I've not seen very many of them. The only ones I've ever seen are the ones with like 3 or 4 actors back. I can't remember his name.
No, actually, it's about...
I'm joking. I'm sure it's a story about love of some kind. Let me guess. This was Angie's pick.
Oh! What the heck?
Well, let's just say it was a group effort.
Okay. Well, color me curious. Hope it's age
Pierce
appropriate for
Brosnan.
big old puppy dogs. Oh, speaking of, on your way out, could you give a quick knock on Gabe's door, just so he'll know it's movie time? It's room number 2.
Will do.
Great. See ya.
Let me go back over here. Yeah, the only ones I've ever seen are the ones with Pierce Brosnan. And only 2 of those, I think.
Gabriel Serrano, the lady in room number 9 humbly requests your presence for an evening of home cinema.
Thanks, Thomas. I'll be right over.
My work here is done.
Back home.
Okay, Ben. Question for you. Do you have that ace or not? You don't have to say yes or no. Just say anything. All I need to hear is one word from you to know if you're bluffing. Nothing? Not even a twitch or a blink? All right, I'll do the talking. I'm all in.
Call.
And he just instantly calls me. Great. I don't even need to see your hand. Well played, sir.
Thanks, Jack. You got unlucky there.
I don't know. I just don't have the patience for poker. You know, reading a poker book ain't gonna change that. Hey, Thomas? Why are the curtains closed, by the way? Last time I checked, home games are legal.
It's probably better if Frank answers that question.
I sure can. Walter Morgan's on my tail. Someone snitched on me, and now I need to lay low until I have a good enough alibi.
Morgan again? What'd you do, Frank? I hope you didn't put lady's underwear in his briefcase again.
Please tell me you stopped putting dead rats in his exhaust.
The classics. No, I didn't prank him at all this time. He's just out to get me. All I did was sell fireworks to someone. He said something about that being my third strike. I might actually lose my job, fellas.
We won't let that happen, Frank. We'll think of something.
Thanks, Thomas. I've been racking my brain, but I can't come up with anything.
I'm guessing they don't have any photographic evidence. Pictures of you selling these fireworks?
Just that there's a guy fitting my description. What are you getting at?
I might have a little plan. But let's first play a few more hands. I'm down almost $30.
One sec, Jack. Frank, I'm curious. We know Walter Morgan has a few reasons to dislike you, but why do you dislike him?
I could tell you why, but it's not a pretty tale. And it better not leave this room, kitchen.
Sure, Frank.
My lips are sealed, for once.
You know I'm no snitch, Frank.
Thanks, boys. All right, so this one time back in the summer of '69, it was before I started working in P.O. There were a couple of pesky stray dogs wandering around HQ. I say pesky, but they never really hurt anyone. Just got a little excited if you walked past them eating a sandwich or whatever. Can't blame them, huh? They were hungry, even though I fed them every now and then. Morgan found out, of course, and after one complaint too many, he took matters into his own hands, or should I say, feet. He lured a couple of them behind his car, and before I knew what was going on, it was too late. I heard a loud and gut-wrenching howl. I saw two dogs run away, and Smokey, my favorite one, limped after them. It's the last time I ever saw those sweet dogs. Then Walter Morgan looked me straight in the eye with a smug grin on his face, and he said, "This is how you do a proper job, Frank." I can still see that grin when I close my eyes.
There wouldn't be a Walter Morgan left after that if he'd done it around me.
Walter Morgan is now on my eternal shit list, and I'll make sure the rest of P.O. knows about it.
Walter fricking Morgan. Your pranks were way too soft, Frank. We need to take it to the next level.
What a despicable human being. I can't believe he did that.
Well, he didn't. I was joking, of course. I don't really have a good reason for disliking
Oh, come on.
That boring old pencil pusher just rubs me the wrong way.
That made everybody mad.
Damn it, Frank, you had us good.
Okay, folks. Ante up. Here we go again.
He had us all mad. Oh.
Psst, Thomas, over here.
Hey, Frank. What are you doing there?
I'm trying to stay out of sight. Looks like Morgan will be at the post office all day. Listen up. Jack and I cooked up a little plan. I'm sure Morgan will be gone soon, but I gotta get out of here now. You haven't seen me.
All right. I'm going to cut the episode here, and we'll see how it goes. I guess there's actually 2 more days. I don't know how long the game is, but we'll see. All right, let's get on to the next day. Let's see what we have on our agenda after this.
This week with a warning from Lucinda.
PO positive or pet peeves?
Hi, Jack. KNW6 TV crew's filming in P.O. yesterday with Connor Bryce. As a big fan, I just had to ask him for an autograph. He asked me for my name, but he kept calling me Linda, even after I corrected him twice. Isn't that just rude?
Well, that's a bit rude indeed, Linda. I mean, Lucinda, of course. Sorry about that. Weather prediction for today, bright but chilly. Enjoy your day and the music.
He's a little devil. All right, let's look here. Yeah, it says New Year's Eve party, so I'm assuming that's the last thing that we do.
The McGills got such a great price on this house when the Sugarmans moved away.
What the heck are you doing? Let me open this up and see see what we got goings on here today. Nothing down here, so we got something for Moe's, the bait shop. We've got 2 things here, and we've got 4 things up here. There we go. I don't know why it does that. It's got to where it doesn't want to zoom. The mail truck. Okay, the 104, 403, 108.
There we go.
We gotta go way on up here to the video store, it looks like. So tomorrow, as far as I know, we're not having a family dinner tomorrow. So I don't know what we'll do, but I'll probably try to jump on here and stream and finish up some stuff on House Flipper. This is 108 West 3rd. I think that we need to back up. 106. Alright, it's that White House right there.
A belated Christmas gift? Maybe.
Yeah, that's 108.
And yet another satisfied customer.
Sweaty socks! I can't wait till I can climb in bed and my pajamas tonight. And I slept so good last night. First time in a while. And I don't usually sleep good in pajamas. But oh my goodness, I slept really good. It was 20-some degrees, 22 degrees here. I was like, okay, there we go. That's my kind of weather. What's weird to me is that
handwriting on
not every place gets mail here every day. I know that we sometimes don't get mail one day, but usually we get mail at least every other day. I'd say at least we get mail at least 4 to 5 days a week. I think it's this one. I am not sure. See where we gotta go. Well, we gotta go this way, so I'll just do that. Oh no, go get you some cough drops. stuff. Go take you a hot shower and blow your nose in the shower. That always helps me. Some cough drops and you'd be good. I've had a little bit of a cough. So we're going to 200 Lake Road, 105 High Street. No.
Oh, Thomas, hello there. Could you be a sweetheart and bring that over to me?
Of course.
Oh, careful now. Robert cleared
I hate
most
them,
of the snow, but it's still a bit slippery.
but they're
Thank you
worth
so
taking.
much. If only I still had the balance and agility of
The
my
honey ones
feline friends.
have helped me a lot.
And good day to you, of course.
Well, if it isn't... Mortimer, right?
Right you are, Thomas. You're Mortimer's favorite mailman.
Uh-oh.
The feeling's mutual. You're my favorite cat, Mort.
Immer.
Right, Mortimer.
So, what do you have for me today, Thomas?
Just a letter.
Let's see. This sounds interesting. Apparently, I need to make a few copies of this letter, and if you send this letter along with $5 to the first 6 people on this list, your name will be added to the bottom. Soon enough, your name will rise to the top. Then many people will send you $5.
Uh-oh.
You will earn lots of money with one small investment. Oh, what a great idea.
Don't do it.
What do you think, Mortimer?
Mildred, that's a classic chain letter scam. Don't fall for it. No one ever got rich off of one of those. Well, except for the post office.
That's what I like.
Are
What I
you
was going to
sure,
say.
Thomas? They make it sound so easy.
The strawberry breezers are the best.
Trust me on this, Mildred. If you've seen one pyramid scheme, you've seen them all.
$30 is quite a bit of money. I'll think about it.
You do that, Mildred. See you at Moe's tomorrow night?
Probably. Bye, dear.
I seen that mailbox and I was like, no, not Mildred. I don't care for Ricola bad. Hall's is much better. I just don't like menthol.
Another satisfied customer. Unless it's Bill's.
All right, well, we got to go here for autopilot to the bait shop. No, I have the final say. I said Hall's is better. We gonna time you out bad. That was a pretty tree back there, by the way. All right, bad boy. Final say that. Oh, we run over to Fox. Where do we deliver these to? I forget. I know we did the other day, but I don't remember where it was. What are they doing down here? Oh, I see he drives as bad as Meredith. What's over here? No.
Are we rolling?
We're rolling.
We're rolling.
Okay, let's get this in one. I'm freezing my ass off. When Chekhov saw the long winter, he saw a winter bleak and dark and bereft of hope. Yet we know that winter is just another step in the cycle of life. In the summer months, this lake is bustling with activity. As the local fishermen cast their rods, the tourists plunk down hard-earned cash to rent a boat and spend a delightful sun-soaked day on the water. Not so during this particularly harsh winter, however. Now the watery heart of Providence Oaks finds itself completely frozen over. No, that won't do as an analogy, because now we're sort of implying that residents have grown
hold that thought.
cold-hearted during the winter. Doesn't work, doesn't scan.
Yeah. And what was with that Chekhov stuff?
I don't get it. Chekhov? Like from Star Trek?
All right. Let's try something else. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. How's it going?
Hi, Mr. Price. Did you enjoy the movie last night?
Hey, listen, how about I ask you a couple of questions on camera? Just simple stuff about the town.
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Great. Just move over here. Are we both in the shot?
Yeah, that's fine.
This'll be great. The lake as a backdrop. Perfect. Let's go. All right. This is...
His name is Thomas Weiss.
I knew that. Thomas and I go way back. As the local mailman for truly countless years, Thomas Weiss knows Providence Oaks like he knows the back of his own hand. So, Mr. Weiss, how would you characterize this small, cold town and its warm inhabitants?
That's easy, Connor. Whether you're new in town or have lived here for ages, what's clear is this. This gorgeous little lake town of ours cannot be summed up in a single soundbite. But one thing's for certain. Anyone who's ever seen the views from atop the mighty watchtower knows. This is the most beautiful place imaginable. And wherever you are, or whatever you face, this is home.
And cut. That's so sweet, Thomas Weiss. Completely unusable. But sweet. I know I've got goosebumps.
Yeah, that went well, kind of. Now, let's scout out the establishing shots at the far end of the pier. Let's go, Connor.
Aye, Captain.
Gabe,
All right,
you can take 5. My advice would be to take those 5 in the van to reduce the risk of any further ass freezing off incidents.
Noted. Thanks, Ilsa.
Okay. So there's a difference, Nameless. Luden's is not technically a cough drop. Luden's is a sore throat drop. It has a numbing agent in it. It's like chloroseptic. If you have a sore throat, Luden's, or for me, Luden's is the best. If you have a chloroseptic spray, you don't always get down where you need to go, but with Luden's, it's going to get in there. So yes, they are very good at what they're supposed to do. And even though it's got a cherry flavor, it's not bad. What? It won't let me autopilot because I'm over here. Okay, I got you. I got to get outside of this little archway. Oh.
Thomas,
That's why.
Sir.
Hi, Gabriel. What's up?
Just that, well, we'll be ringing in the new year right here in Providence Oaks. So, my mom is shipping over my tuxedo. Can you make sure it arrives okay? She says she clearly marked the package Serrano Room 2.
Oh, of course. Mailman's promise. So, how did you and Ilsa like the movie?
Oh man, it was beautiful. Heavy stuff, though. At the end, Ilsa totally had tears in her eyes. And, well, so did I. There is something else I wanted to ask you about. I guess I'm curious. How did you, like, woo your wife?
I'll look into it tonight, CG. When I get on here after this game.
It's pretty simple and cliched. She's my high school sweetheart. I took her to the fairy tale dance. We snuck off to smooch under the bleachers, and the rest is ancient history. But I'm guessing that doesn't help you with what you really want to know. And that's none of my business. It's between you and Ilsa.
Shh, keep it down. Don't mention her name. But yeah, I'm terrible at that kind of stuff. It's just, you seem like a wise man. I'd really appreciate your advice.
Well, okay then. My advice is to think about how things felt last night. Let that guide your decision. It might sound corny, but you can't go wrong following your heart.
Wow. And is that your definitive judgment?
Thank you for the raid. Welcome. Isla is her name. Welcome to the stream.
Absolutely. That's the best I can do.
All done. Hey, what are you two schmoozing about?
Doing good.
A mailman never tells.
Excellent. Now start the engine, Gabriel. We're rolling out pronto. Man alive, it's cold today.
On it, Mr. Price. Thanks, Thomas. You've been a huge help. So, take good care of that tux, yeah?
Will do. Bye, folks.
Now, Isla, I-L-S-A. All right, let's get back up here. This is the last place we got to go today. Then we can start another day. How are you doing today? Go see Maureen. Well, thank you very much. 500 Lake Road. I think we're almost done with it.
Okay, let's get this to its destination. Hi there, ladies.
Hi, Thomas. Hello, Thomas.
Got a delivery for the diner, Kay?
Great. Not from the general store, I see?
Don't think so. It seems way too
Thank you.
heavy to be full of hot air.
Oh well. Okay, so before I leave, we had this awesome girls' night yesterday thanks to Beth. It was hilarious. When I first saw where we were going, my brain went, oh my god. And when the guy showed us what we were going to do, my brain went, oh my god. And when we started, it was so yuck, but also so cool, you know? I've never done anything like that before, and I love that I got a chance to find out. But then again, I doubt that I will ever try it again.
Ah, yes, the girls' night. What did you end up doing?
We made haggis.
You made whatus?
I said haggis. It's a Scottish dish made from a sheep's liver, lungs, heart, and suet, all stuffed into a sheep's stomach. It's this fascinating traditional gourmet staple stemming from the 15th
actually against
century.
the wall
Would
here,
you
I think.
believe? Poems have been written about it.
If I'm not mistaken, they banned it.
Meat on top of meat? Sign me up.
I have some leftover from last night, if you're interested.
It was so gross. I'll have nightmares about zombie sheep for weeks. Okay, hate to leave you two, but I really have to sort out this delivery ASAP, or Maureen will go bananas. Talk soon. Thanks again for the great evening, Beth.
Bye.
Bye, Kay. Well, now, I really should get back to the grind as well. Those New Year's price reductions aren't going to fix themselves.
Okay, rather you than me.
Huh?
See you soon.
All right, see you soon, Thomas.
Thank you for that. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. We should have
Thomas,
one more work day.
Have you seen Jack?
Yep, yesterday night in my kitchen.
Yeah, okay. But I kind of need him now. I'm a sitting duck right now. I'm toast if Morgan suddenly shows up.
Really? What's the worst that can happen?
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Sorry for interrupting your conversation. Mr. Coleman, I see you've managed to be present at the job position you're currently holding. I think it's time you and I had a little chat inside the office.
Mr. Morgan, it's so good to see you again. A little chat sounds wonderful. But I'm afraid there's an extremely urgent parcel I have to deliver right now. So stay put, and I'll be back in about 30 minutes.
You can stay right here, Frank. I'm sure Mr. Weiss would be happy to deliver that package for you. Right, Thomas?
Sure, Mr. Morgan. I just finished my round, so it's not a bother.
Excuse me, sir? Hi. Hello. I heard you were looking for a guy in a light blue shirt with a mustache to purchase illegal fireworks in the parking lot of the post office? Well, you found him.
Illegal fireworks? Who do you think I am?
Sir, you don't have to keep your guard up. Frank and Thomas here both know me very well, and I'm sure they won't tell a soul about what you're doing right now. So, what will it be? I've got rockets, Roman candles, fountains, sparklers. I even have barrages that'll give you a fireworks extravaganza that you won't ever forget.
I think there must be a misunderstanding here. Please, don't put Mr. Morgan in this position. If people walk by and see this, they might snitch on him and get him into trouble. He could even lose his job over this.
Yeah, why don't you go inside so you can do your dealings without all these prying eyes around?
I'll tell you what will happen now. I'm going to get in my car, start the engine, drive home, and pretend I did not just spend 3 days in Providence Oaks for absolutely nothing.
Sir, if you take a left at the deer statue, you'll eventually pass my barn, and I can fill your trunk there in just 1 minute. Do you have cash on hand?
Gentlemen, I'll be back next year. Frank Coleman, your luck will run out one day.
I wouldn't bet on it. Tally-ho, Morgan.
Great job, fellas. Morgan will be cursing all the way home.
If you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen.
Thanks, guys. I owe you one.
Oh, man. They got him.
Hello?
Evening, Thomas. It's Maureen.
Oh, hi, Maureen. If you're looking for Emily, she's at the motel right now.
I was actually looking for you, Thomas. I don't know what to do with this Nancy situation. I get so worked up just thinking about it.
I don't know.
That usually gets in the way of doing the right thing, you know? I need to talk to someone who's a bit more emotionally detached from the situation.
How can I help you, Maureen?
Simply put, I don't know if I should give in to that Nancy Carlisle and her overpriced snacks, or tell that woman to take a hike. But then we'll end up with a lackluster New Year's Eve party.
Good night, and you. Thank you for that.
The horror of a New Year's Eve party without a decent snack selection. That's not a difficult choice for me.
So you're saying I should go against all my principles just because of some snacks?
It's not just the snacks, Maureen, but sometimes it's better to take the high road. This town is too small for everlasting feuds.
I think you're on to something there, Thomas. I'm not yet totally sure what I'm gonna do, but at least my mind's at ease now. Thanks for lending me your ear and advice. You're a doll.
My eye is itching horrible suddenly. Ugh.
You're welcome, Maureen. Take it easy.
Open agenda. Nothing to do tonight. Let's just read a book.
The yo-yo started out as a weapon in the Philippines during the 16th century, before being introduced to the United States as a toy in 1929. It weighed 4 pounds and had a 20-foot cord.
Wow.
Australian rower Bobby Pierce won the 1928 Olympic Games against 8 other competitors, even though he stopped during the race to let ducks pass in front of him.
The next day, here we go. I do believe that this is probably the final day, so we'll see.
Good morning, P.O. I'm starting today with the weather forecast. It will be bright and beautiful. Which brings us to the last P.O. positive or pet peeve of the year. It's one from yours truly, who'd like to end 1985 on a positive note.
P.O. positive or pet peeve?
We all know P.O. is the best place in the world. And it's, of course, all because of the people living here. And by people, I mean most of the people. The majority. More than half in any case. So, thank you for that. And let's keep it up. I've got a feeling 1986 will be a special year, and I can't wait for it to roll on. Stay safe out there today and tonight. Have a good one. Cheers. Back to the music.
All right. I am going to deliver this package and pause it right quick. Wait a minute. Where am I at? I think it's the 108 East 2nd Street. I'm going to have to pause right quick, and I will, I got to run and do something for my aunt, and then I'll be right back.
Part and parcel.
Y'all don't go anywhere. Just give me a minute.
They must be out of town for the holidays.
All right, we're back. Just wanted a banana sandwich. Okay. Let's finish this up. What house are we going to? 207 Heron? Walk a little bit faster, man.
There we go.
All right, let's see where we got to go next. Uh, 105 West, and then we'll just do that number right there, I guess. All right, coming through. It would be nice if this allowed you to get a whole line of them at one time instead of them just being all spread out. Looks like it's over here. So I'm assuming this one.
Fancy handwriting on this one.
Uh-oh. Hey, they got a basketball goal, man. Go this way. Who would have thought that being a mailman in a game would be fun, y'all? I have a lot of fun with this, though. It is such a relaxing game.
Another satisfied customer. Unless it's Bill's.
I've had kettle corn before, bad. Alright. Well, let's do this. Let's go here. If I want popcorn, I'll make it, though. That's just me. I make it myself. I do like the big things of popcorn that you get with 3 kinds in it. That's my kind. I've actually got one that I'm still working on.
I should have a new booking system ready in a few weeks.
Okay. It won't let me drop it off. What the heck? Come on.
P.O. Tuxedo Service. He's not in. I should probably leave it with Ilsa then. Room 9.
You know, I've not been to the store to see if they have any of those. I might actually go to the store and buy me a popcorn thing.
Please accept this delivery for room number 2.
Hi, Thomas. Oh, is that Gabriel's tux?
Signed, sealed, delivered. That's the Weiss guarantee.
Okay, I'll take care of it. Thanks.
He's in the shower.
Oh.
I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling strong. It won't take long. My witchcraft. Ooh. Use my witchcraft. Ooh. Yeah.
Well.
Great. So... See you tonight at the diner. Oh, and thank you.
My pleasure, Ilsa.
Nameless, you had said something about Elsa. Either in some other game I've been playing or in a show I watched or something, one of the characters' name was Elsa. Hurry back! Let's see what we got going on now. Let's just go here. Autopilot. Through our beautiful landscape. Look at that. That's just gorgeous, y'all. Oh, she left. She's still there. Bad, sir. One of these days you're gonna wake up with Nameless's foot right up your rear end. You just don't know her. Uh-oh. What is the van doing here?
Oh, hey, Thomas. We're about to do a little interview, but you're welcome to listen in. Mr. Price, you know Thomas Weiss, don't you?
Sure do. You're resident mailman, am I right? Good to see you, man.
Hi, guys. Don't mind me. I'll just be a fly on the wall here.
That was Open Sky by Velvet Moon, one of my favorites. Folks, we have a special treat for you today because I have a guest here at the Reynolds studio. You know that happens from time to time, but today it's a bona fide big shot. None other than KNW6's own newsman extraordinaire, Mr. Connor Price.
This is not going to end well.
Thanks for having me, Jack. Always nice to talk to a fellow broadcaster. So, how long have you been doing this local show?
Coming up on our 10th anniversary, Mr. Price. But you've been at KNW6 for longer than that, no?
Yeah, it's been... Gosh, can you believe I started there way back in '66? As a segment producer on Portland Rise and Shine. Still remember the title of my first item, too. Is Poplin Still Poppin'?
That's a great title. And yet, this is the first time you've come to Providence Oaks.
First time staying a while, at any rate. So, Mr. Reynolds, how would you describe this town?
Well, I'd say it's... Hey! Wait a minute. Who's interviewing who here? I'll ask the questions, thank you very much.
Apologies, my friend. Just can't help myself. Always chasing the story, me. It's the commitment I've made to our viewers. The price guarantee.
So, what stories are you chasing here in P.O.?
Oh, you know, just trying to capture the old couleur locale. I must say, the people here are very friendly, and I hope the feeling's mutual. Right, Thomas? That's Thomas the mailman over there. But never mind, he's not mic'd.
Yes, and no, I'm not.
You don't say. Because we happen to have a little section called P.O. Positive or Pet Peeve. You might have heard of it?
Can't say I have, but I do like the alliteration.
Well, Lucinda Boyle called in a pet peeve yesterday, saying you were quite rude to her when she asked you for an autograph.
Well, I'm sure that was a misunderstanding. See, I must have been on a really tight schedule, because otherwise I'd do anything for a fan. That's...
The price guarantee, right? Sure. Anyway, we'll be back with Connor Price, KNW 6-star reporter, right after this.
What the hell, Jack? Ambushing me like that live on air?
Relax, just joshing you a little. But I'll let you plug the heck out of this Oregon Trail thing you're filming. How's that? We'll make sure everyone in town fully cooperates with your crew in the home stretch.
Well, speaking of the home stretch, I better get back to my job as a serious broadcaster. It's been real, pal. Can you believe this guy? Sheesh.
Don't take it personally, Mr. Price. Jack's a swell guy.
That's the thanks I get for stopping by amateur hour.
Sorry you had to witness that, Thomas. Made for good radio, though, while it lasted anyway. I'll see you at Moe's tonight, yeah? You don't want to miss what Frank's been cooking up.
Oh, no.
Can't wait. See you there.
This game has so many choices. It's hard to decide what to pick. And Moe's Diner. More like Frank's gonna be exploding. Frank has got a shack full of fireworks, illegal fireworks he's planning to set off. That I was on, that was a driveway. Is this my last delivery for today? Well, Robert came and done Mildred's, but he didn't go out there to do his.
Thomas, it's good to see you.
Welcome back.
Thanks again for the little chat we had yesterday evening.
Don't mention it, Maureen. Was glad to help.
I think I've made the right decision. But I guess some situations don't have a perfect solution. You'll find out tonight, Thomas. We'll have a grand old time regardless.
Return to the post office. All right, well, let's just go right here. We'll drive on up there. It don't matter, Badge. You need to get out of there. Only person I've ever seen like hospital food. Are you insane? You know where they get that food from. Better not say that.
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. It's the Weiss family again. We wanted to wish you a happy new year before we're going to Moe's.
Hey, thanks. We've got a little over an hour left here before it's 1986.
You'll watch out for those fireworks, won't you? They're so unpredictable.
I will. I'll probably stay inside anyways.
We've got 4 more hours to go, but Happy New Year! I'd rather be early than late. Are you going anywhere to celebrate?
Thanks, Dad. We're all a bit drained after making the deadline. Some guys from the office were going to do a ER Kung Fu tournament, but I didn't feel like it.
A Kung Fu tournament? On New Year's Eve?
Yes, Mom, it's a video game. But Tess and I are going to watch Trading Places instead at my place. I think that New Year's Eve is overrated anyway. People seem to think it must be the best night of the year, but all you usually get is a lot of drama and a solid hangover. My New Year's resolution was not to make a big deal out of New Year's Eve anymore. And it looks like I'm not going to break it. But don't let that ruin your evening.
I totally understand you, Meredith. My best New Year's Eve was actually one I spent all by myself. I don't know why, but that night I've never felt more at peace. And most parties aren't worth the hangover anyway.
Maybe that's because you usually forget half of what happened. Sorry, Meredith. Your father's memory needs a little grease between the hinges.
Like starting the car in time before going to Moe's?
Bingo!
Okay, guys, I won't hold you up. Have a great evening, and a Happy New Year. Love you.
I will finish that thought after the game.
People, may I have your attention for half a minute? First of all, welcome to Moe's. We're excited to celebrate the last few moments of 1985 together with you. It was quite an undertaking to host this New Year's Eve party, and a costly one at that. So, if you feel inclined to end the year on a generous note, you know where the tip jar is. We've got snacks and drinks aplenty, so I'm sure that even the grumpiest so-and-so will be able to have a great evening. Thank you all for coming. Cheers!
Well, if it isn't my favorite KNW6 news team.
In the flesh.
Hi, Thomas.
Nice tuxedo, Gabriel.
Thank you. And thanks for making sure I got it. I put it on right after I got out of that shower.
He toweled off first. Don't worry.
There we go. Champagne for my real friends and real pain for my sham friends.
Hi, Connor. So, is the segment on Providence Oaks in the can yet?
Almost, my friend. Still have to shoot the countdown to the new year.
4.
Hopefully that gives us the ending we need. I've been promised a spectacle.
Easy on the alcohol there, Connor. We still need you on camera. Can't have you slurring your words.
Slurring my words? Whatever do you mean, Ilsa?
Quit fooling, you guys. It's getting close to midnight. Let's set up and get ready.
Showtime. Okay, getting into character.
Bab was an old man already.
Mailman.
Hi, honey. There goes that Connor Price. Would you believe the motel had to custom order a blow dryer just for him? They tipped generously, though. Oh, is that Beth sitting over there? Let's join her.
Good evening, my dearest of friends. Almost time.
I
for
think
Auld
Beth
Lang
and Tom's
Syne,
got
eh?
something going on.
Did you know that Auld Lang Syne was written down by Robert Burns in the 18th century? And that he based it on an old Scottish folk song? He wrote it to a different melody than the one we sing today, but I have to say, I do like this version. And it's often sung after a special dinner where haggis is served. Would you believe?
Honestly, Beth, I don't know how we'll get by without these fascinating facts when you're gone.
Well, I will still be selling sets of encyclopedias at the store for a few more months if you need them. I'll cut you a nice deal.
Only if you'll help load them into my truck.
Oh, my friends, should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Well, whatever the future brings, this old acquaintance here will be hard-pressed to ever forget you two.
Same here, Beth.
Absolutely. We wouldn't be able to forget you if we tried. Not that we tried, of course. And like you said at Christmas dinner, even if the reasons for change are sometimes out of our hands, let's focus on the new beginnings that come along with them.
And what better time for new beginnings than New Year's Eve?
Attention, folks. It's showtime.
Uh-oh.
If you want to see the biggest fireworks show west of the Rocky Mountains, you better be standing outside in about 10 minutes.
That's my cue. From a little spark may burst
See, I don't
a
get
flame,
that.
as Dante once put it. But I need to visit the ladies' room first, or I'll turn into a pumpkin. See you outside.
Isn't she marvelous? I'm so happy for her.
I agree, Nameless.
So will I. Seeing a parcel addressed to the bookstore always brightened my mood.
It makes me feel a bit melancholy. Even more than I usually am on New Year's Eve. This odd feeling of looking back and forward at the same time, and now I'm doing that over a much longer period than just the coming and going of the year.
I know what you mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's good to have something to look forward to.
And we sure have something to look forward to, don't we? I guess that's what's most important in life. But let's enjoy the here and now instead. Our wise and beautiful daughter just taught us not to demand that this should be the best evening of the year. But we're allowed to try it, right? So this is where my speech ends, my dear husband. And now I need a glass of champagne.
I'll drink to that, and to you, and all the good things the new year will bring us.
Maureen, I need champagne.
For me and my beautiful wife.
You got it, sir. Just grab your glasses and join me in the bottle outside. It's less than a minute now.
Boom time.
20 seconds on go, Mr. Price.
Go. And so, 1985 draws to a close. With mere seconds left in the year, I've been told this little lake town will strive to end 85 with a bang. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Holy Toledo! Ilsa, are we getting this?
Somebody check on Frank.
He shook the holder in place. Oh, man. Can we not talk about that on here,
That sure
please?
sounds like a delicious eggnog recipe.
Hurry up, dear. It's coming up next.
Yes, don't get too excited now. It's just a preview, remember?
And now, a man with a very special New Year's resolution. And he's going to tell us all about it. Isn't that right, Sybil?
Absolutely, Bob. It's none other than our roving reporter, Connor Price. Connor, my dear, where in blazes are you?
Well, Sybil, I'm in beautiful Providence Oaks, wishing you and Bob and our viewers a joyful 1986. And as for my New Year's resolution, Bob, why, it's my very special price guarantee to all of you that I will be sharing gripping tales and intimate portraits from all over Oregon in an all-new series of special reports on small-town America. Part 1 will air tonight at 8, right here on KNW6. And it will be all about the gorgeous little lake town where I was fortunate enough to spend the waning days of 1985. Here, let's take a look at an exclusive sneak peek. Providence Oaks, an idyllic town by a lake just south of Melville. It's where this reporter counted down to 1986. And although, unfortunately, the fireworks started a little
There we go, y'all.
So we didn't quite manage to catch them on tape. Take it from me, it was quite the spectacle, courtesy of postal worker Frank Coleman.
Just a faulty batch of leftover 4th of July material, I guess. Not mine, anyway. No siree. But I'm all right, folks. Really, everyone can stop calling me at home. I'm A-OK.
Frank didn't blow himself up.
And perhaps that encapsulates the true nature of Providence Oaks, or P.O., as it's called by those who know and love it. It's a town where, even when things don't go as planned, folks will be all right and A-OK.
It's just, we help each other out, and there's nothing we can't fix.
A town where first impressions can be deceiving.
This town may look sleepy from the outside, but trust me, there's always so much stuff to do and take care of. Ugh.
A town where generations have grown up.
It's a great place to raise kids, and also a great place to have been raised as a kid. Myself, I mean. Back when I was a kid, being raised here. Was that okay?
A town where patience is still a virtue.
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure if this is where I'll find what I'm looking for, but I do know I can keep looking here for as long as I want, and that feels great.
A town full of unique individuals that, deep down, have more in common than you'd think.
The average Providence Okian probably doesn't exist. We do tend to keep to ourselves until someone needs us. Then we show up. Always.
A town you can't help but love.
I just think it's the best place in the whole wide world.
Chain smoker.
Sue me.
And where everyone has a story to tell.
To me, it's all about the people. Because...
Yes, well, leave it to the mailman to say it best.
This is home.
Indeed.
Thank y'all for watching
Providence
this.
Oaks, like
I've
so many
enjoyed
other
it so
places
much.
in our great state of Oregon, is a small town with a big heart. This is Connor Price, KNW6, P.O.
All right. For the video series, thank y'all for watching. I'm very happy to say we're done, and I'll see y'all in the video series in the next one. Oh, I've always wanted to go here. Now, I'm going to tell y'all after I switch out to talk. So, y'all are watching the archive of this. You can stick around, and I'll tell you a little bit. We're going to jump on House Flipper as well. But if y'all are watching the archive, then thank y'all for being here, and I'll see y'all next time.